One, two, testing, testing, one, two, three. Testing, testing, one, two, three. What's going on, y'all? We live, we live, we live. So, what's going on, y'all? I'm J Red Unfiltered, and back with another live stream. We're gonna make these live streams a more of a regular occurrence. So, I just feel like once we get this down pack, it'll just be a better way to communicate and talk and, get some things off the board. So I figured I figured since this tends to always end up being one of my most controversial takes, I figured we should open it up. You should open it up. Open it up. And I want the smoke. So I've dropped the link in the comments section. The link is in the comments section. I want to hear what y'all got to say. I want to hear what. Yes. For real. So, so let's go ahead and get the get the housekeeping out the way. So I just basically just want to thank you for tuning in. And if you see this, if you're watching on the replay, then I appreciate you too. It really don't matter. A view is a view in my book because we trying to get a message out there. So understand that everybody got to start somewhere. So I'm first gonna set the groundwork for what I'm intending to do here. I want to smoke because everybody seems to have so much in the comment section. Not everybody, but the people that do have so much in the comment section. So I thought, why not give them a chance to speak their piece, right? But not just that, let them speak their piece, and until they decide to, until the detractors show themselves, I'm going to continue to expound upon why black culture is trash. So that is the topic of today's discussion. The topic of today's discussion is black culture is trash. But it's not, I'm going to go deep, deep. So you might as well just kick back because I'm kicking back. So, why is black culture trash? The reason why I say that black culture is trash is because I believe that black culture celebrates and pushes destruction. It celebrates and champions the worst people and the worst things, the worst habits, the worst behaviors, the worst just the worst people. Those are the people that black culture chooses to align with and support. Meanwhile, the people that propose alternative ideas, the people that conduct themselves with sense, the people that aren't just savages, those people are looked at as squares and lames. Okay? So, so what else would you call a culture that decides to have pushback, so much pushback for positivity, but only embraces negativity? I would call that trash. Okay? So here's the point that I want to address. A lot of people have been sitting up saying that what is the culture? It's not the culture. It's not the black culture. It's a subset of black culture. Oh, it's hip hop culture. Oh, it's no, it's not. It's not. Black culture. Well, okay. Let's do it like this, right? What is actually culture? What is actually culture? Okay? Because first of all, when I'm saying black culture, because I live in America, yes, I'm assuming that you understand that I'm talking about American black culture. If that wasn't clear, I apologize. Yes, I'm talking about American black culture because I live in America. I'm only speaking on the West. And well, I can speak on the West because y'all kind of telegraph yourself too, right, bruh? Right, bruh? But you know what I'm saying? Like, so y'all emulate a lot. you emulate like a lot of people like in the UK and all them. They it really like in a nutshell just emulating Americans. But I mean, it's cool. I think. I think we first need to take a look, take a step back and look at actually what is culture. So, what is culture? In sociology, it's defined as all that in human society which is transmitted socially rather than biologically. So, in layman's terms, that basically means that everything that you don't get from DNA is culture. Okay? Everything that you don't get from DNA is culture. Okay? So, you understand that so much of what we're doing, so much of what we're looking at is the culture. So much of the behavior, everything that is passed down is passed down, whether through environment, through human interaction, through societal norms, everything that we're dealing with is culture. Okay? When we're talking about black culture, yes, we're talking about the good in black culture and we're talking about the bad in black culture. Just because I choose to highlight and shine a light and magnifying glass on the bad because everybody wants to act like, oh, the victim blacks can't, oh, they're just so perfect. And just because we went through this and we went through that, oh, we're so above reproach. We're above reproach. No, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're not above reproach. All that is transmitted socially rather than biologically. See, you got to understand the definitions of these words instead of just trying to make up your own definitions of the word. Like so many it's just that's what so many people do. They make up definitions of words and then sit up here and then try to get mad at you because you don't go along with it. No, if we're talking about what culture is, all that in human society is transmitted socially rather than biologically. That means that everything that we're dealing with is culture. That means the good and the bad. You can't just sit there and be like, oh, well, because I was raised like this. Oh, because I was born like this, because my family was, we did this like this. Oh, that's the culture. Oh, that's my culture. It's my culture. No, black culture is black culture. All of it. All of it. The good, the bad, all of it. So, if the bad is so bad that it's toxic and polluting the good, then why would you get mad at somebody for pointing out the bad instead of correcting the good yourself? Why wouldn't you do that? You want to waste time going back and forth with me, trying to dissect me? Why not correct the people that are actually doing harm to the community? Sound like a good idea to me, right? Oh, shit, makes too much sense. There's so many things that culture is based off of. So many things. Just list them: knowledge, belief, art, morals, laws, customs. Those those principles govern so much. They govern so much. Any other capabilities and habits acquired by members of society. That means that your interactions, everything that you do, the presentation The image of the black community, that is the culture. So if the black community has an image that's trash, guess what? That is a representation of the black community. You can't just sit there and just push it off. Oh, that's a subset of the black community. Oh, what's going on, man? I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate the love, man. For real. But yeah, I mean, like I was saying, it's just like like when you like let's look at that for a second. Let's really look at that for a second. Knowledge, educate, like spoiling it. The education, what you believe in, the art, media, what you see, what you express, what is expressed, the imagery, morals, what governs, tell me, what governs the black community? What governs the black community? It's crazy. Nothing. Nothing. The laws, customs. What laws and customs do we have at the black, like in the black community, that's just not some outrageous, just what, going out fighting every time it's more than 50 of us together in a room? If we sit here and we talk about all these things that represent culture, all these different aspects of culture, how can we sit up and just sit there and minimize all the bad things? You know, let's just keep it pushing. So, what is culture, and how is culture learned? What is culture, and how is culture learned? This is what I came up with. Family, that's the number one way. If you have a jacked up family structure, you're gonna pass that down. That's the first teacher is in the home. Your first experiences with the world. They shape everything. Family, media, that's the art, the music, the TV, the news, social media, internet, all of that. All of that plays a role in what it is that 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 shape how we move in society. Just look at the advancements social media has played, and how different we are now as a society just with the introduction of social media. Moral, education. Without knowledge, you can't progress. You can't advance. So I, I don't think that really needs to be explained. You need education. Anybody that doesn't realize that, you're part of the problem. And by education, I don't necessarily mean college. I don't necessarily mean that. I'm not down in college either. I'm just saying that you need some form of higher education. It's 2024. It's too many different avenues. Morals and beliefs. What governs how you behave? What principles do you live by? What do you believe in? Who do you believe in? Who do you believe in? Community. You need people. You need people. Without people, there can be no culture. You need people. That's just the fact of the matter. But there's something missing though. There's something missing. One thing that the earlier list didn't say, but there's something that I noticed. They didn't mention the youth. You need the youth because the youth learn the culture and they carry on the culture. Without the youth, the culture is dead because that means that there's no future. You need the youth. You need a future. You need a future. You need I don't know how else to say that, but you need a future. Without the youth, you have nothing. So now let's look at the struggles that the American black faces, or let's look at that list and let's see which struggles the American black has. Okay, family structure. If you know anything about the black family, you know this is absolute trash. Okay, black families in general used to be raised on good values, good morals, and two-parent households, and somewhere along in the 60s, that fell apart. Some people blame feminism. Some people think it's just because women got more right. Well, feminism. But whether you believe that that was a good thing or a bad thing, at the end of the day, the results are clear. The family structure is down, and the outliers don't make the rule. The exceptions don't make the rule. In general, the it's normal. It's normal. Broken families are the norm in the black community. That's the truth of the matter. There is no real family structure. I've said it before. The black community is a hyena community because when you look at the hyenas, it's a matriarchy and they're chaotic and they cause chaos in the animal kingdom. Media portrayal, aka the image of the black community. We know that that's trash. We know that the image of the black community is trash. So I don't need to go into detail about that. We know that the black image of the black community is trash, right? Education. The education is trash. With more opportunities now, and yet and still we still don't take advantage of it. The education is trash. Morals. Absolutely trash. In fact, I would argue that a lot of oh my god, a lot of people just don't even have any morals, and it's. I'm sorry, but it's just the truth. They don't even have any morals. Seriously, they don't have any morals. They genuinely don't have any morals, and it's sad because when you look at some of the egregious things that goes on, the egregious crimes that are committed against each other, no morals. It's egregious. Now, the community. Blacks really can't get along very well when there's too many of them in one place. Somebody gonna cause a problem with somebody. But, but there's a caveat. There's a caveat. The sense of community in the black community is trash unless it's against a white man or it's against the police. Then they have no problem uniting, and then they become a rock solid, rock solid unit. That's the truth. You want to get a bunch of black people to work together, put a white man in front of them, or put a police officer in front of them, and the youth. Well, unfortunately, the youth are the biggest representation of what our current culture is right now in the first place. So, oh boy, oh boy, just lets you know what we what we got going on. Oh boy. Now, let's let's talk about why black culture is trash. Mm, yeah. Hopefully somebody come up here with some smoke. Hopefully. Let's talk about why black culture is trash, right? A lot of people want to blame it on slavery, okay? The problem with blaming it on slavery is nobody now has experienced that in their lifetime. It's not relevant. Sorry. It's not relevant. It's not relevant, and we've already proven that everything else has been taught down socially through other people. So it's just a, it's just and yeah, just slavery is a bad excuse. Systemic racism. I'm gonna just go out on a limb here and just say that systemic racism just doesn't exist in 2024, and I mean that wholeheartedly, and it's just the truth. Systemic racism doesn't exist in 2024. It doesn't. It doesn't exist. It's not real. It's not real. It's a figment of imagination because at the end of the day, At the end of the day, there are too many laws, too many organizations. There are too many. In fact, the only victims of discrimination are the people that don't fit into one of the categories that's protected, and that's the truth of the matter. That's the truth of the matter. Everybody else, everybody else. Oh my God, systemic racism just doesn't exist. Not in 2024. Sorry, white folks. Okay, which white folks? Which white folks are responsible for why the black community is the way it is and why the black community is trash? Because nobody can disagree with the fact that the black community is trash. What you disagree with is the fact that you think that I'm saying that the whole black community is trash, or you think that I'm saying that there's nothing good about the black community. No, I just say it's so bad that you need to divest from it. No, there's a difference. Two things can be true at the same time. And it's also theoretically possible to walk and chew gum at the same time too. Just a thought. Just a thought. Which white folks? Which group? Which organization? Let me know something. Let me know something. Was it Jim Crow? That's a and honestly, that's a bad excuse because I honestly blacks did better, were more united, and were had better family structures during Jim Crow and before they got any kind of civil rights. If blacks were doing better under worse conditions, wonder what changed. I wonder what changed. What reason caused it to fall apart? What reason caused it to fall apart? Is the culture even worth saving? Or should the community divest from it? Should it be gone? These are all questions that I think about every day. Should we divest from the community? Should we divest from the people because the community continues to embrace black culture? See, I make a distinction between black culture and the black community. But the black community continues to embrace black culture, which I believe is destructive and trash. Not just trash, but destructive. See, there's a difference. It's not like it's just trash. No, it's trash and destructive. Is the black community even loyal to itself? Let's be honest. It's really not. Blacks hate other blacks. And that's the truth of the matter. Quickest way you'll go see. Look disagree with somebody. Quickest way you'll find out how how blacks feel about other blacks. Disagree with them about anything. It's sad. It's sad. Right. Yeah, I'm not gonna belabor the point. It's a it's officially an open invitation, so I'm going to going to leave an open invitation for any critics, detractors. If you disagree, just know I'm officially calling you out. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. I had a conversation. I'll talk about it. I'll talk about it. I ain't ducking no smoke. I'll talk about it. But on another note, I'm not gonna belabor the point. I'm gonna just, you know, just go ahead and get out of here. But like I said, it's an open invitation. I'm, I want the, yeah, pull up, pull up. Yeah, we can talk about it, like for real. We can really talk about it because I don't duck debates. I don't duck debates, so debate me. Debate me. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. You disagree, debate me or shut up. But on that note, it's just been a chill stream. So, hopefully you enjoyed it. You watching on the replay. Salute to you. You checked it out on live. Salute to you. And on that note, signing out.